Did you know that most people in the world cannot sleep? That's right. And this problem of not sleeping well is increasing day by day. But did you also know that there was an ancient civilization which had figured out how to sleep perfectly, and they used to sleep for 8 hours every single night without fail? Yes, we are talking about the ancient Chinese. So what was so special about the ancient Chinese? What were the ancient Chinese doing differently that allowed them to sleep so well? So let's dive into this topic. Welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Point number 1. The secret number 1. How to sleep better. The first thing you should do if you want to sleep better like the ancient Chinese is to start counting your breaths. Sounds crazy, right? But it actually works like a charm. According to the Chinese, your breathing holds the key to getting a good night's sleep. When you breathe in, count to 4. Then when you breathe out, count to 6. Keep doing this until you feel relaxed and sleepy. Why does this work? Well, this practice has been around for thousands of years, and the Chinese believe that by focusing on your breath, you can calm your mind and body and get ready for bed. By counting your breaths, you're able to slow down your heart rate and lower your blood pressure, which makes it easier to fall asleep. Plus, it's a great way to stop overthinking and clear your mind of any distractions. Give it a try and see for yourself. You might be surprised at how quickly you fall asleep. Point number 2, be still. Now, we all love to move around in our beds when we're trying to sleep, right? But guess what? This habit is keeping us from getting a good night's rest. According to Chinese medicine, moving around in bed can disrupt the flow of energy or qi in our bodies. This can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Plus, all that tossing and turning can cause muscle tension, which can lead to aches and pains. Not worth it if you ask me. So how can we fix this? Well, according to the Chinese, we need to stay still and quiet when we're trying to sleep. This means no more moving around in bed or making loud noises. It might be tough at first, but trust me, it gets easier with time. The ancient Chinese believed that stillness is the key to a peaceful mind and body, and I couldn't agree more. So next time you're lying in bed trying to sleep, remember to stay still and quiet. It might just be the best thing you do for your sleep. Point number 3, too hot or too cold. Let's talk about temperature. Did you know that if your bedroom is too hot or too cold, you'll never get a good night's sleep? According to the ancient Chinese, our body needs to be really comfortable while we sleep in order to get some quality shut-eye. They believe that if we are too hot or too cold, our body will struggle to balance out our internal temperature, and this will make it difficult to fall asleep and stay that way. In fact, the ancient Chinese kept their bedrooms at a comfortable temperature of around 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, we have fancy gadgets to help us keep our bedrooms at the perfect temperature, like smart thermostats that can adjust the temperature throughout the night. But even if you don't have those fancy gadgets, you can still try to keep your room at a comfortable temperature. Just close the curtains, use fans, or open the windows if it's too stuffy. The key is to find what works best for you and stick with it. Point number 4, a cup of warm milk. We all know that warm milk and honey is the ultimate sleep aid, right? It's been a bedtime staple for centuries and for good reason. The ancient Chinese were onto something when they recommended this cozy concoction to help us catch some zhizhis. First off, the warmth of the milk helps to relax your muscles and calm your nerves. It's like a mini spa session before bedtime. Plus, milk contains tryptophan, which is an amino acid that helps produce melatonin, aka the sleep hormone. And don't forget about the honey. Not only does it add a touch of sweetness to your milk, but it also has antibacterial properties that can soothe a sore throat. Plus, it can help reduce inflammation in the body. Just be sure to use raw, unfiltered honey for the best results. So why not give it a try? Next time you're struggling to fall asleep, grab a cup of warm milk and honey and see if it helps you drift off to dreamland. Who knows, you might just thank me later. Point number 5, herbal allies. You won't believe the magical world of herbs and how they can help us catch some Z's. The ancient Chinese were experts at using natural remedies to help people sleep better. They knew that certain herbs could calm the mind and relax the body, making it easier to drift off to dreamland. One of their favorite herbs was chamomile, which we all know today as a popular tea. Chamomile has calming properties that can help reduce anxiety and promote relaxation. Another herb that the ancient Chinese used was valerian root, which is known for its sedative effects. They would either drink it as a tea or take it in supplement form. But that's not all. There are so many other herbs that can help us sleep better, like lavender, which can help reduce stress and anxiety, or passion flower, which can help calm the nervous system. Of course, it's important to talk to a healthcare professional before using any new herbs or supplements. But who knows, you might just find a natural remedy that helps you sleep like a baby. Point number 6, no feast before bed. So you're trying to sleep, but your stomach is rumbling because you ate a huge meal just before going to bed. Guess what? You're not alone. Many of us have experienced this uncomfortable situation, and it can definitely make falling asleep a challenge. The ancient Chinese knew this and that. It's why they taught us an important lesson. Avoid heavy meals before bed. They believed that eating a lot of food close to bedtime can cause indigestion and discomfort, making it hard to fall asleep. Instead, they recommend eating dinner earlier in the evening and avoiding large meals within 3 hours of bedtime. Not only will this help you sleep better, but it will also help with weight loss and improve overall health. Plus, who wants to wake up in the middle of the night for a bathroom break? Not this guy. Point number 7, morning sunlight. You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you want to do is grab your phone and start scrolling through social media? Well, guess what? The ancient Chinese would totally disagree with that idea. They believed that getting sunlight first thing in the morning can help regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep at night. Plus, sunlight helps produce vitamin D, which is important for a good night's sleep. So how much sunlight do we need? The experts say that 10 to 30 minutes of sunlight exposure in the morning is enough to do the trick, so next time you wake up, skip the phone and head straight for the window. Your body will thank you for it. Point number 8, evening walk. Nothing like a little evening stroll to help us relax and get ready for bed, right? Wrong. The ancient Chinese believed that exercising too close to bedtime can make it harder to fall asleep. Instead, they recommend taking a walk earlier in the evening, like between 4 to 7 p.m. This can help your body get some exercise without interfering with your sleep schedule. Plus, the fresh air and change of scenery can help you relax and de-stress after a long day. It's like a mini vacation without leaving your city. But remember, the key is to avoid exercising too close to bedtime. So leave the late-night workouts to the vampires and stick to your evening walks earlier in the day. Point number 9, Fu Shi, the sleep posture. According to the ancient Chinese, the position in which we sleep can affect our health and well-being. They developed a sleep posture called Fu Shi, also known as the fetus position, which involves sleeping on your side with your knees bent and your head slightly elevated. This position is said to promote proper spinal alignment, improve digestion, and boost circulation. Not only that, but the ancient Chinese also believed that this sleeping position can help us maintain a healthy balance of yin and yang energy, which is essential for good health and longevity. Some studies have also shown that sleeping on your side can reduce the risk of certain health problems, such as heart disease and stroke. So, why not give it a try? You might just be surprised at how comfortable and restful it can be. Point number 10, dream journal. Keeping a dream journal is like having a diary for your dreams. The ancient Chinese kept detailed records of their dreams and believed that doing so could help unlock the hidden messages and symbolism within them. They saw dreams as a way to gain insight into their subconscious mind and use it to improve their waking lives. Keeping a dream journal can help you remember your dreams more clearly and identify any recurring themes or symbols. By understanding the messages hidden within our dreams, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So, grab a notebook and keep track of your dreams. You never know what insights you might discover. And with that, we wrap up the video on ancient Chinese secrets to a good night's rest. If you found these tips helpful, Don't forget to show your support. You can also check out our other videos for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching and sweet dreams.